Back to it from Xiong An. We got 4 more 10-minute sprints for you coming up just now. 2 women's Pool D games, 2 men's Pool D games. We'll close out with China and Qatar at the end of the day. Action will be done here 9:45 p.m. Sun's down. The lights are on. It's gotten a little colder. That's because the sun went down. The temperatures dropped by a couple of degrees. So I'm not saying it's freezing by any means, but I've pulled my jacket out just to let you all know. Just a vest. A vest to keep me warm. Anyways, I'm looking for the action to keep me warm, to be honest with you. That will happen here in just a second. We got Fiji and New Zealand in the matchup out of Oceania. 2-point nation New Zealand meeting up with Fiji, who frankly struggled in their first game. Against Czechia, can they bounce back? Can they figure out a way against the hot shooting Kiwis? Fiji will get reintroduced to them first. A hard-working team. Managed to stick with Czechia for a couple of minutes there. They were big on the boards. They were tough in the paint for a few minutes, but then Czechia just put their foot on the gas and ran away with the game. Now they get to retry against New Zealand, a country that, based on the proximity of other countries, is somewhat close to them. Even though it's far, far away, the Fijian ladies will make their way to the court. Here they are. You betcha. The Fijians are watching. They're proud of this squad for making it here, first of all, for competing. And Kamari Ravai to the pitch. She's out first. There's Moana Liebrechts. Dutch Fijian with Tongan roots. Kaina Moli. She was tough in the rebound. Snatched a bunch of them early in the game. Scored 1 point in that 21-3 loss for Chile. Or for Fiji, I apologize. And Anadi Koroi out last. She scored the 2 other ones. This is Fiji. Again, it's their first time at the U23 World Cup. They're adjusting on the fly, learning on the go. And how much have they learned from that first game? We shall see. Here's New Zealand, 2-point nation. 5 twos knocked down. Ovia. They get to the court in orderly fashion. How good was Herman? Kate Teresa Herman with 4 long-range shots knocked down, a double-figure performance for her. 10 out of 19 points for New Zealand when they took down Uganda earlier, 19-13. Brown and Lene round out the fearsome foursome for New Zealand. As mentioned, Lene, another 2-ball. That's 5 total if you count it. 4 for Herman, 1 for Lene. They try to shoot a lot more, I'll tell you that. We'll see how they fare against Fiji. But a good showing against Uganda started them off, and they should have tanked some confidence from that one. Second to last women's Pool D game here from Xiong An. Action's been going non-stop all day. This is game number 16 out of 20 as these teams get warmed up. If you're just tuning in, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, please. That'd be nice. You can stick with us all week here on YouTube for sure. Of course, hit us up on the gram as well at FIBA 3x3 and at FIBA 3x3W. Take a look at some of the highlights so far in this tournament, where we're almost through with our second day of pool play. These teams get 2 games today, 2 games on Saturday, and top 2 out of the pool move on to Sunday to the knockout rounds. Zealand women trying to repeat what their men's team did. They came out on top with 2 W's today. A tight victory over France. A game winner in overtime was needed. But they did manage to get the 2 wins. Now the ladies looking to repeat. Fiji's in the way. A battle for Oceania supremacy here at the U23 World Cup. Referees in this one, Marie Pirou and Rihanna Latorre. And here we go. First 2's up for New Zealand. Just off the mark. Liebrecht takes it down. There's a foul now on the play. A foul on Fiji. Brown kicks it out. Herman, a look. Stifle by Kainamoli. Good defense on Fiji early. Making New Zealand uncomfortable in the first couple of possessions here. Kainamoli on the move on the right to her right hand. Kainamoli spins, no good. Liebrecht's a fadeaway. New Zealand fights for possession here. They get it to Herman. Lene, a look. It's good. The 2-pointers have started falling already for the 2-point nation, New Zealand. And Lene sends that one flying.
That counter's expensive.
Kainamoli now going to the left hand. Spinning. Righty hook. Falls off the rim. It's New Zealand that are with it. Fiji lock up the ball. Oh. Uh-oh. Koroi thought they had retained possession. But since ball was in New Zealand's hands for just a little bit, Fiji had the game right of offense. You have to get outside of the 2-point arc for that. Brown fouled. Second foul on Fiji. They're trying to play New Zealand physical. They're trying to stay with them. And they've clearly made a focal point out of defense. Free throw misses the mark. Fiji get it cleared. Liebrecht to the basket, one on the shot clock. Liebrecht's a difficult look. It hits the rim. And it ends up New Zealand possession. Out of bounds, Fiji touched it last. Herman. Lene now an open look. Lene no good. Herman flips it up and in. And New Zealand up 3-zip on Fiji. Kainamoli on the move. Can Fiji get on the board? Kainamoli operating, but 3 seconds back to the basket. In case you didn't know, in 3x3 you can't dribble with your back to the basket more than 3 seconds. Kainamoli does just that. She'll take a seat. He separates. Zealand's going to keep chucking up the deuces. Liebrecht almost catches it. It's New Zealand that are with it. Liebrecht's a foul now. Fiji so far matching New Zealand in fouls for their points. Herman can't repeat the magic just yet. As mentioned, 4 2-balls knocked down in that victory over Uganda. But this team is going to keep shooting him Cool thing to see is that they don't really let their heads hang with a miss two. They really buy into this identity of two-point nation. Libres, push shot, no. Koroy snatches a rebound. Fiji, oh, they're almost on the board. Herman, another two ball, overshoots it. But you'll see other 3x3 teams, when they miss a couple of twos, they'll start finding other options. Their head's gonna hang a little bit. Momentum's starting to shift. But in this case with New Zealand, they don't care about a miss two. They just want to shoot more of them. Koroy also wanted to shoot. That ends a miss. Lene now. And there they go. Took them a bunch of tries, but New Zealand, another two ball. Here you see him. Two balls in the air for New Zealand. Kinda Oli with a strong take. Back on the court, gets Fiji a score. New Zealand can't track down the rebound. Ball back over to Fiji. But kinda Moli through the defense. Scoop shot is good. Kinda Moli's got it again. Pounded on defense this time. It's the first New Zealand foul. Brown can't save the possession. Almost went running out of bounds. One of the men's New Zealand players went running out of bounds earlier today, and FIBA 3x3 made a pretty cool video about it on our socials at FIBA 3x3. Hit us up. Use the hashtag 3x3 U23 if you post about us. A lot of today's action will be on the gram, highlights and all. Might be something in this game.
Shooting on the butt shots. It's a really fun day of rain.
First TV timeout in the books. The court's being cleaned up before we continue the action here. New Zealand's taking a 4-point lead in the first couple of minutes. Behind two balls going down. Fiji got the score of Kanamoli. They're looking to add to it here with this possession. Bye-bye to Kanamoli. Kanamoli tries to squeeze one through, can't do it. Herman almost drops down. Ball's turned over. Liebrecht's a look, high arcing two. Liebrecht's her own rebound. Misses the layup. Kanamoli now fading away with the righty hook. And Fiji pull back within three. Herman to Ohia. Ohia misses. Lene's open. Late closeout on Fiji. Lena now with the rebound. So Fiji's with it. Bye-bye. Kanamoli steps through. Ravai, nothing. And the shot clock runs out on Fiji. Kanamoli with both Fijian points so far. Brown wants it. She's open in the paint, kicks it out. That is three and a key. See, I'm a former post player. My internal clock went off. You get that when you play 3x3 for a long time. Fiji working on a play here. Koroy has it. Koroy, hesitation. Koroy to the basket, flips it backwards. How did she get that one through? Please, someone explain to me how Koroy manages that backward shot. Uh-oh, body's on the floor. It ends up with Herman. Lene, down in the block. There's where Brown set up shop. 7-3. And then Brown dives for a loose ball. A whistle on the floor. Second foul, New Zealand. Fiji will get a fresh 12 seconds to work with. Kainamoli. A 2-ball go up. Fiji, they get a 2-ball down. They're at 5 points, so they've improved from their first game already. I told you they'd be quick learners out here in Xiong An on the half court. Kainamoli with the separation. Lines up a 2-ball, and that's money. Lane spinning away. And if New Zealand ladies halfway through the game manage a 3-point lead. Avai's being hounded. She gets it to Liebrechts. Liebrechts now on the move, 2 on the shot clock. Liebrechts has to put a shot up. Doesn't quite get it up in time, though. Lane spinning like a DJ on that play. Brown tries to get it to Ohia. Lane 3 on the shot clock. Side rims a 2. 6 points so far out of 8 for Lane, who now is fouled and will go to the free throw strike. 4th foul on Fiji. Timeout on the floor. Fiji sticking with New Zealand here for the first 5.5 minutes of the game. 8-5. Lane will step to the free throw stripe for New Zealand after this timeout. Lene. Back irons a free throw, gets her own rebound. To the rack again, Brown's open. Uh-oh. Cordoy's down. Gets back up though. And now New Zealand expend a foul. Stop Kainamoli from clearing after that rebound. Kainamoli with it now. She gets it to Cordoy. Cordoy on the move. Cordoy on the move to the rack is blocked. Herman, quick hands. Out to the 2-point arc. Transition for New Zealand. Gets it to Brown. Brown stifled. Herman to Ohia. Look at the quick hands of Herman. Herman, a masterful performance in that game against Uganda that New Zealand won earlier. So far, hasn't gotten a lot of twos up and going. Liebrechts, 3 in the key. Fell down on the take. TV timeout. We're under 4 minutes left in this one. A low-scoring affair. New Zealand hasn't been able to knock down too many twos, hasn't been able to pull away from Fiji. Meanwhile, Fiji, they're scrapping and fighting. They're battling their hearts out. They got 5 points to New Zealand's 8. 4 minutes to make something happen. It's Lene, Ohia, and Brown for New Zealand against Liebrechts, Kainamoli, and Ravai for Fiji as Ohia misses another 2. She chases down her own board, blocked by Liebrechts under the basket. Liebrechts is open. They can't get it to her. Now Lene is on the move, fouled on the shot. And Lene is back on the stripe. Liebrechts with the block under the basket. Good hands. And Lene secures this one. 2-possession lead for New Zealand. Kind of Molly. Operate. Crossing over. Stepping back. Kind of Molly. No. And it's eventually Koroi that gets Fiji their 6th point. Lene from 2. That was very close. Wow. Gaina Moli lines up a deep one. Can't save it inbounds. Possession will go to New Zealand. 3 minutes left in a tight contest in women's Pool D. Who will come out on top in this oceanic battle? Herman separates. 2 off the mark. The New Zealand ladies have not been able to find a stroke, but Herman wants to change it. That narrative's out the window. They just knocked one down. Now Kainamoli looking to get past Herman. Couldn't get it. She'll take a seat with her eyes back up off the bench. Liebrechts was tying her shoelace, which means you have to go to the bench. So Kainamoli will have to get back up, get back on the pitch. Ravai gets a screen. Tries to find Koroi, and there's no time left on the shot clock. That will be a turnover on Fiji. High post look here for New Zealand. Ohia. Brown skies for the board, is tied up. A foul on Fiji on that possession. We're now at 6. Next defensive foul on the Fijians will mean 2 free throws for New Zealand. Look at Koroi battling down there, but too much physicality. And a free throw and shoes here for Brown. Herman. Lene's got 2 offensive rebounds in a row. Uh-oh. No one home for Fiji. Lene rings the bell. 6-point lead all of a sudden for New Zealand. Liebrechts wants to take it herself, almost dribbles it off her foot. She's still in possession of it. Ravai flips one up. Lene, no. Poked away by Kainamoli.
Really good defensive stuff there. On the 1-2.
Good hands by Kainamoli. Defense has not been the issue in this game for Fiji. It's been offense that's lacked at times. They're looking at a 6-point deficit because of it.
Fiji ball over the side. 6-12. Fiji needs some buckets.
Both countries, of course, have people from the nation watching, close to us in time zone, or close enough. So I'm sure people have stayed up for this one. So shout out if you're watching from New Zealand or Fiji. I'm happy you're out here supporting your squad. 1 minute, 50 seconds to go in the 17th 10-minute sprint of the day. Liebrechts blocked by Herman. Herman now on the move, right to left crossover, scoops it up. Nuh-uh. It's Herman taking her own rebound, and well, it traveled. So while it was Herman in the last game, it was Lene in this game that has brewed up a wonderful game. 8 points for Kavana Lene. There she is. 2 ball. Brown is just out jumping everyone. Skies for the board. Gets her team another look. Herman this time. A drive. Ball's tied up. It ends up with Lene. 2 ball. Off the mark. Herman gets it again. Another look. And it's short again. But Brown cleans it up. New Zealand have gotten a ton of open looks from range. They have not been able to knock them down. Lene almost throws it off Koroi. Not quite though. Koroi gives the ball up herself. Lene steps through the traffic. 2 free throws coming up as Fiji has hit the bonus. 7th foul. Ravai, the one to try to poke it away. And now Lene could get her total up to 10 points from the charity stripe. First, rolls in, shooter's roll. I think which applies to Kavana Lene and New Zealand. So all good. 9 points. Stays at 9. Lene will take a seat. And it's Koroi on the bench for Fiji. Ravai out to Kainamoli. Kainamoli on the move. 3 on the shot clock. Steps back. Kainamoli shows off the midi. Brown's open. And we'll take a trip to the free throw stripe with 18 seconds left. Kainamoli, the step back, the mid-range, it's all pure for Fiji. They played a better game than their first one. This one will end up a loss regardless of that. But I hope they take heart in the fact that they've improved immediately. And I think besides Lene, it's Brown that's been the difference maker for New Zealand. She is dominated in the paint, specifically the rebound. Kainamoli stifled. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Another shot's off the mark. 5 to go. New Zealand, they get a look. Herman, no. It's Brown to trace it down. And a foul on New Zealand. We'll reset the clock here. It'll probably be right around a second left. Referees will take a look at things to see how much time's left on the clock. Fiji will have possession when we come out of this. They're going to have bare time to get up a shot, though.
Fiji, US. And in the round of odds, China versus Qatar.
So Fiji has improved from that first performance where they managed 3 points against Czechia. They're up to 7 now, could add to it with a score here if there's any time left on the clock. They put 1 second up. Fiji in possession. It's Ravai to take the check. Ravai sidesteps, a 2-ball is blocked by Ohia. And the New Zealand ladies will take a W here and go 2-0 on day one, just like the men did. 15-7 over Fiji in a game where they were searching for the 2-ball. Didn't quite come around, but Kavana Lene was special enough, and Brown reigned supreme in the paint. 2 wins going into the latter phase of pool play. Those will be played. The next 2 games will be played on Saturday, of course. That's when we'll see these teams again. We, on the other hand, will now get a look at the Netherlands and Uganda again. That's on deck after the highlights. Enjoy them. I'll be right back. I told you wouldn't have to wait long. Right back to it. Thank you, Vasilis. I got a water. I'm happy. Netherlands and Uganda, though. I shouldn't be distracted by getting waters. Both teams have played 1 game. The Netherlands just came out on top. Barely over Czechia. Uganda, on the other hand, they lost to New Zealand. And this is where we stand now. The half court is the battleground. They get to go at it for 10 minutes of game time. They'll try to see if the Netherlands can get to 2-0 or whether Uganda can pick up our first win. It's the Dutch out first with that typical theme song. Quinta van Schijndel. She's got her parents here to support her. And knocked down 1 2-point shot. Set the table for some action under the basket for the Dutch as well. Alyssa van der Plas was good on defense. Worked as hard as you can work out there. But it was Lisa Lotkul. 3 2s, 4 1s. A game-winning 2 from the corner. 10 points for Kulk. Lotte van Kruisden wasn't even needed. Only 3 points for her. But man, oh man, Kulk really showed out in that win over Czechia, 16-14. It ended up for the Netherlands. Now they get the face off with Uganda. And it's a team that they faced up with once before. In the women's series stop in Debrecen, a different looking Netherlands team there, of course. Same looking Uganda team. That was a Dutch win. And Uganda, they're adjusting to the temperatures here. I saw them huddled under a blanket in the stands earlier. They were cold. They didn't bring a vest like me, apparently. Anyway, they lost to New Zealand, as mentioned, 19-13. Priscilla Nambongo, 4 points in that one. But Anyango, she was the force for Uganda in that one. 5 points for her. She even knocked down a long-range shot. Lamunu had 3, and Nakituka had 1. That's how you get to 13. Uganda showed some nice things. Now they face some real stiff competition. Let's see how they fare against the Netherlands squad that has medaled at this event the last 3 times around. Silver in 24, gold in 23, bronze in 22. They have them all. They have all the colors. Gonzalo Pasciaponi and Donald Quinn, the referees in this one. 18th 10-minute sprint of the day. I hope you've been with me all day long. And the teams will get their last little warm-ups in. You wonder how Uganda is going to stick with this Dutch offense that, quite frankly, didn't fully click against Czechia. It was mainly Coke with 10 out of their 16 points. But the Netherlands go looking for mismatches. They go hunting for shots from the outside. They try to speed you up or slow you down. They play at their own pace. Uganda, they managed to knock down 3 long-range shots. Nambogo with 2 and Yango with 1. They're going to need some more to stick with the Netherlands. It's the Netherlands who will take the check. Uganda's on defense first. We got 10 minutes on the game clock. Let's get it on. First foul on Uganda to start things off. Netherlands go with a double high post look. Flip pass into Cook, who just missed the mark. And Yongo opens the score for Uganda. Pretty pass. Van Kruijsten, foul on the shot. She will go to the stripe for 2 free throws. Whoa, look at this. Dime time. And Yongo finishes up the play. Van Kruijsten, a returning member of the last 2 editions of the U23 World Cup. She's got 2 medals already, looking for a 3rd. Averaged 6.1 points per game at the World Cup in 23. The Dutch won it with 3 players. Kiki Fleur, a member of that team, got injured in pool play, so they had to continue without her. They still managed to get a gold medal. And in 24, Lotte van Kruijsten managed 4.9 points per. Netherlands made it all the way to the final, but ran into trouble there. Silver medal as a result. They're looking primed to try to get back to it. They're going to have to deal with Onyango, though. That is a sizable problem in the paint. Onyango stands 195 and has some really long arms. Down to the block, there's Van Kruijsten. Oh, but it's tied up. Good defense. Nakituka came here for the help side.
Good hustle right now here from the team in red. Uganda, taking it 2.
High post action here for Uganda. Onyango with the fake goes into the paint. Uganda ties it up. Man, Onyango's a problem. She moves well for her size. Finishes good around the rim too. Now she has to deal with Van Kruijsten. Van Kruijsten to Cook. Sidesteps into a 2-ball. Look at Onyango on the move, finishing up and over Liselot Kul. Strong take, and Uganda are tied with the Netherlands. Onyango again on the move against Van Schijndel. Onyango layup on the front of the rim. Now it's Van Kruijsten moving around. Blocked on a 2-point attempt. Uganda take over. Onyango is proven to be a problem. Now she's moving sideways. Shot, no good. And a foul under the basket. Netherlands stop Lamunu, but not cleanly. By the way, it is time to introduce a new nickname, and I got to shout out DJ Mike Lewis for this one. Liselot Kul. From now on, we're going to be calling her the Incredible Coke. That is gold. That is just gold. I'm very happy with that one. Thank you, Mike. There she is. Back irons a 2. I hope some of y'all have been watching your Marvel movies out there. And I hope Liselot don't turn green. Anyway. Priscilla to Lemunu on the move. Shifty with it. Almost poked away. One on the shot clock. Nakituka stifled, and if on the plus takes over. The Dutch move quickly. Kul open under the basket. And there goes that right hand Coke smash. 3-3 is the score here. 2.5 minutes into this game almost. Uganda take the lead here. A physical game. Uganda are not afraid. They go straight at the Dutch necks. This one went to the Netherlands, but the last laugh so far has gone to Uganda here. 4th point. The Dutch stuck at 3. Van Schijndel. Back irons 2 ball. Van der Plas can't track it down.
Uganda with the bumper at 4-3, 7:32.
7:32 on the clock as Uganda taking her to check on Yango to Lemuno. Akituka is almost stuck. She loses to Wilson. Van Schijndel to Kulk. Back to Van Schijndel. 2 ball. Good if it goes, but it does not. Uganda are playing at a high pace. Trying to go straight into those one-on-ones. The Dutch offense has been sluggish, to say the least. In the first 3 minutes of action here from Xiong An on Yango. Now it's Van Kruijstum. Pick and roll, actually pick and pull. Kulk now with the fakery. And a push shot off the glass circles in. Pick and rolls work for the Netherlands. Priscilla though wants to add to it for Uganda. Kulk open under the basket. And she is continuing her dominant ways. Akituka loses it. It's still with Uganda though. A step through, Priscilla, no. And Van Schijndel with the quickies. 6-4. The Netherlands have woken up slightly here in the last minute or so. A travel on Priscilla who picked up her pivot foot and then stopped moving. Van Schijndel could be the key piece for the Netherlands out here in Xiong An. Shifty ball handler, gifted with a good shot. She can set the table for others. I'll let y'all translate this one for yourselves. We listen into the Dutch huddle. If you know some Dutch, you know what they say. We saw Kulk come through with a couple of buckets there, and to her already impressive point total on the day. Here's Van Schijndel again. Van Schijndel past everyone, gets Van Kruijstum a look. 2 balls down for the Netherlands. The Orange Lions roar and pick up a 2-possession lead here. Lamunu is fouled on that possession. Look at Van Schijndel with the court vision, and Van Kruijstum rewards her. Double click. From range, side, Lotte. Lamunu on the stripe now is the 4th foul in the Netherlands, but that free throw is no good. On Yango gets the rebound, a step back on Yango. And Van Kruijstum goes straight at the mismatch. This is what we're used to from this Netherlands team. They find the smallest player on the court and they keep going in the paint against them. You know what? That's not the smallest lady on the court. It's the tallest lady on the court. On Yango with a score. But there is another one of those mismatches. Van Kruijstum and Kulk linked back up like 2 old friends. It's a score Netherlands and a free throw coming up. First we saw Van Kruijstum with the lefty lay. And now Kulk. Kulk's got 14 on the day, 4 in this game. Van Kruijstum leads the Netherlands with 5. Lamunu keeps it for Uganda there. Moving towards the basket, difficult shot, no, it's Akituka who got it. And they foul on the floor. Defensively, Netherlands sometimes struggling with the speed Uganda's bringing to the floor here. They go at the basket hard, as you can see here, as Nakituka can't finish up the play. Van Kruijsum says, I got some speed of my own, fouled. And Uganda expend their fifth. And put Lotte van Kruijsum, the Europe Cup gold winner for the Netherlands, on the line for a freebie. Lotte. No. Munu has it. Deep two ball. Munu splashes way out there in the deep end. Schijndel wrapped up. Munu. Long range shot. Drained. That went out of bounds on Van Schijndel, so Uganda's got it. And a traveling violation on Nakituka there. Turn it over for Uganda. We're stuck with the Dutch here through the first 5.5 minutes. 3-point game in favor of the Netherlands. We've seen this connection work before, and it works again. The 1-2 combination of Lotte van Kruijsum and Lieselot Kulk. The incredible Kulk, but this is an incredible shot. Deep one, toe on the line, Uganda at 8. Van Kruijsum, Nakituka ties it up. Look at the hustle from Uganda. Anyango steps into that one confidently, has shown the stroke off before, and shows it off again. That one no good. Schijndel down for the plus. Can she finish it? Yes, she can. Munu tries one. It's on the floor for now. Van Schijndel from the corner. Pure money. The Dutch have woken up. Their offense is clicking. They're setting off the smoke detectors here in Xiong An. Van Schijndel, quick pass from the plus. Sharon is caring. Well, only if you make it. Go. Fouled on the play. That's an easy layup missed. But the Dutch, they got it working. Van Schijndel from downtown. And then she gets from the plus involved. Difficult finish. That don't matter to the Netherlands. They're looking to go 2-0 here against Uganda. 3 minutes and 17 seconds are on the game clock. Netherlands now have picked up a 6-point lead. Remember, it was a 3-point game just a minute ago. And it's not like Uganda's gone cold. It's just the fact that the Dutch have shifted into a different gear. Kruijsum, no one home. Well, misses the layup. And Nakituka now. 3 minutes to go in this last pool D game on the women's side. Kruijsum, Kulk, Sharon, Kulk. 2 balls on the front of the rim. Van Schijndel tracks it down. And Kulk will take a seat from the plus back out there on the pitch. Uganda go with Munu, Nakituka, and Priscilla. Yango on the bench. Uh-oh. Dropped her, kicks it. Munu from range. And the shot clock runs out. That won't go. But that was a vicious crossover. Plus hands it off, gets it back, and finishes it off with the Dutch 15-point.
15比8的比分，目前荷兰队拿到了7分的领先优势。
Simple action here for the Netherlands with Van Schijndel setting the table. Van der Plas finishing it up. Good play design. Netherlands in control here. Trying to step for the defense, nothing there. But a 6th foul in the Netherlands. Will now put Lamunu on the strike. Uganda's already in the bonus. The Dutch are right next to it. 1 foul away from free throws. Lamunu. Uganda's not out of this yet. We got 2 minutes on the clock. And there is that whistle. Some free throws coming up here as Uganda expend their 8th foul. 2 physical on Van der Plas. And Van der Plas with a double miss. That one didn't touch anything. Goes out of bounds. That sets Uganda up with a fresh shot clock. Lamunu can't get it to go. She's on the floor. The ball's out of bounds. Referee Pony says that was touched though, so 2.1 on the clock, and it definitely was touched. Van Kruijsdam got a mid on that. At 2 attempt, snuffed out by Cook. She hasn't even turned green in this game. The incredible Pope will take a seat. No 10-point outing needed. Van Schijndel, mismatch on the block. Van Kruijsdam goes to the left hand. Surgical is what you could describe the Dutch as if they're in that mode where they keep hunting the mismatches. Anyango. Oh, Van Schijndel sends it back. Undersized against Anyango, but it don't matter. Quinta Van Schijndel throws that one back to Kampala. Lamunu also blocked. The Dutch, they're out there blocking. Several times have they gotten a hand on a shot attempt by Uganda, and it's led to a 7-point lead. They want to make it more. Go to Van Kruijsdam, this time from the top of the key. Van Kruijsdam, 8 points for her so far in the game. Nakitsuka, no. Uganda struggling to put some points on the board in this phase of the game. They were confident earlier, but so far, the Dutch have gotten the upper hand. We're under a minute to go. Patience with Van der Plas. 19-point Netherlands. Anyango to Priscilla. Priscilla. Van Kruijsdam down to Kulk. And that is out of bounds. Van der Plas staying with it. Good finish under the basket. And then Van Kruijsdam is open at the top of the key for 2 points. Netherlands in defense now. Van der Plas gets wrapped up with Anyango. That's a foul on Uganda. The Netherlands could close the game out with some free throws here, although Alyssa Van der Plas just missed the last 2. Plas was on her way to the bench, but has to step back out there to get some free throws going. This one, no good. 3 misses in a row now for Alyssa. Second one also off the mark. Now Van der Plas will take a seat. That'll bring Van Kruijsen to the floor. Lamuna will take it for Uganda. Under 30 seconds to go in this one. Writing's on the ball. Who's gonna win this? Can Uganda put up some more points? That one's just short. Go. Yes. Netherlands at game point. We're under 10 seconds. Nakituka, another 2-ball. Nuh-uh. Netherlands can close it out here with a score. 3 on the clock. Kulk in the paint. Can't catch it. And can't throw up a shot just in time. But the Netherlands take this one 20-9. A dominant second half of the game. They went into their mismatches. They shot the 2-ball at a decent clip. And it's the Dutch who worked too much. Uganda, a good beginning of the game. I gotta say, that start was theirs. They grabbed some rebounds. They managed to make it real hard in the Netherlands to get anything going. A lot of deflections, a lot of blocks, a lot of steals. But their offense dried up about halfway through the game when it was 9-11, and the Dutch close out on a 9-0 run and go 2-0 on day one of pool play. Uganda dropped to 0-2. The Dutch thanking their 2 fans in the crowd here. Thanks to the Van Schijndel family. Anyway, enjoy the highlights. We're done with women's games for today, but we got 2 more men's games coming up in just a second. We'll get a look at Fiji and the United States first. Tip off in a few. That concludes the women's action for today. The Netherlands again go 2-0. Uganda dropped to 0-2. You got New Zealand at 2-0 as well. The crowd has started to trickle into the venue here. That means the Chinese men must be up next. Oh, never mind. We got one more game, but look at the women's Pool D results. As mentioned, Netherlands and New Zealand with 2 wins. Czechia at 1-1. Uganda and Fiji at the bottom there, 0-2. And now it's time for the men's to close out the day. Fiji versus the United States in a battle of countries who have not met before. I can guarantee you that. I don't even look at my notes. Fiji with a loss to Latvia. United States with a win over Qatar. And this is where they come together and meet up on the half court to battle it out.
2 matches to go here on day 2. The teams are at the ready as we bring out the gentlemen to center stage once again on Pool D.
Here the Fijians should be holding their heads high after giving Latvia a run for their money, at least in the first half of the game. Middle part of the game, actually, I must say, as they adjusted to the level of play here. Tuivanuovu out first. He had 3 points. Young fella put his head down, got to the rack, and managed a bunch of points. Voce out next. Total 14 points for Fiji against Latvia. Hughes chipped in with 3, but it was this guy right here, Isaac Jovili Sewabu. 3 twos splashed, 8 points total. And they're going to need some more out of him. And maybe out of the rest of the guys if they want to take down this USA team that is pretty dangerous. This is your team, Fiji. They're going to try to represent Oceania here against a global superpower in basketball, the United States of America. Fellas out there dancing, trying to get ready for this game. Fudge out first. He had a monster block, monstrous block against Qatar in a close game. USA was fought through and through by Qatar. And there's Warren, 3 points for him. Fudge had 2. Clark had 6. The man was scrapping. He knocked down the only 2 for USA in that game, but it was Caden Pierce. 10 points. Reigned supreme in the paint. A couple of smashes for Pierce as USA picked up a 21-15 W. And get ready. They are bouncy. They're going to try to put it to Fiji. But the Fijian men showed they're not afraid. Let's see how they fare. Marie-Pierre Hull and Gonzalo Chaponi, the referees for this second to last game. What can we expect from the USA? Their offense looked a little bit sluggish in that game against Qatar. They were in a physical battle, and they couldn't quite find the long-range shot. It eventually ended up their W because of the foul situation. Qatar got in heavy foul trouble and put the USA on the line a ton. Pierce was all that better. And now they face off with Fiji, an unknown nation to them in the sense of basketball. And these 8 fellas are going to leave it all out there on the half court in the next 10 minutes. Game number 19 on the day. My voice is still holding on. I'm happy with that. I need some tea and some honey after this. But that's neither here nor there. First, the USA will take the check. They play in blue. Fiji will play in white. They go to Fudge right away. Fudge, easy score to the basket. His length is going to be a problem for Fiji. Hughes, no. Warren, quick transition for USA. There's Pierce. He's starting where he's left off in his last game, raining in the paint. Wabu can't get it in over Fudge. USA seemed to be moving at a faster pace than they were in that game against Qatar. Warren kicks it out. Pierce, has he got a 2-ball in him? Yes, he does. 4-zip lead for the United States of America, who come out of the gates ablaze. Wabu, it's thrown back by Pierce. Warren. And Pierce again under the basket. This time he's fouled. It's the athleticism for Team USA that has proven to be troublesome for Fiji here early. But we've seen the sweet stroke as well. Pierce under the basket is the focal points of this Team USA offense so far through a game and 1 minute of the next game. Knocks in the freebie. Hughes. On the move, Hughes to Vochea. A kick ball and a fresh 12 for Fiji. Turanova will take the check. Hughes, no. Clark got his hands on it. It's with Pierce now. Swings it. Clark to Fudge, down to Pierce. And the offense for USA is looking slightly different. They're flowing more, they're cutting more. And it's leading some problems for Fiji. 6-zip to start things off. And Pierce is going to work. So I'll be back out there. It's him, Rochea, and Tuivanuavu. This is Tuivanuavu lining up a 2-ball. Can't squeeze it. Clark on a rack attack, and is fouled. A free throw will come up as a result. Clark puts his head down. Hard-nosed driver. And Fiji expend their second foul. Clark now on the stripe. Almost 2 minutes into this one. America a 7-0 lead over Fiji. Hughes over Fudge, and then Pierce flies in. Fouls for Chea. Fudge almost got to that. The length of Alex Fudge. Rochea's first points of the tournament, and Fiji's on the board. Clark again on the rack attack. Clark this time in reverse, no. It's out of bounds off of Fiji. Turn it over and give it back up to the United States of America. Pierce, Clark's opener to the basket, easy money. A quick dump down pass and a mismatch proves to be successful for the USA. Sewabu hasn't found it today, not in this game yet. He scored 8 in Fiji's first one, but the USA have just reigned in the paint so far. Clark now to the rack, hangs and hits. Athletic layup for Clark. Tuivanuavu loses to Wilson out of bounds. Clark evading the long arms of Tuivanuavu. 8-point lead USA. They get it to Clark. Or Fudge, I apologize. Fudge working in the paint, soft touch. And that flotation device gives the USA a large lead. Can Fiji do anything? Yes, they can. But they got to deal with Fudge in the paint. And Fudge brought his pogo stick. Clark separates, 2 balls down. United States are trying to make this a race to 21, and they're winning it by a mile. Fiji get a layup to go, and yeah, Clark and that pass didn't happen so much. Look at Fudge's positioning. Big dribble and a poke for Fudge. First TV timeout. USA now hold a 10-point lead. Can Fiji adjust to the pace of this game? Can they find an answer for the athleticism for the USA? Clark has been good. Pierce got him started. Fudge bringing the boomstick. Hughes, fade, no good. Transition into Pierce quickly. He's fouled. One improvement the USA has made after that first game against Qatar is that they're trying to get into their action a lot faster. They go at 100 miles per hour in transition. They kick it out, establish right of offense, and then get it straight down into the paint. It was Warren on the cut that time. Hughes, hands, good pass by Hughes. Well. And And the USA turns it over.
在3人制的比赛当中，团队之间的配合，他们的这种默契程度体现的是淋漓尽致。
Warren undercut here with an easy lay.
能够帮助自己的队伍创造出更多的主动
It
的
was
空间。
Fiji who scored last. Sewabu gets Fudge off his feet. Fudge sticks with it. Sewabu this time can't beat Fudge again. Look at Fudge staying disciplined, 2 hands up in the air. Clark, he's got 5 in the game. Pierce got 5 too. Clark fakes, kicks it, Fudge. And now Fudge is fouled. Number 4 in the Fijian man.
北京队全队累积的第4次犯规。
Warren. And they take over. Warren to Fudge, but he fumbles it out of bounds. Fudge was ready for showtime. The Wilson ball wasn't. It left his hands, tips out of bounds. It's Fiji possession, and Fudge will go to the bench. He'll take a seat. USA go with Warren, Clark, and Pierce now. Hughes looking for space. Fiji struggling to create offense against this athletic USA, as mentioned before. Running into a shot clock violation here. Haven't quite found the same stroke from range as they did in that first game they played. And USA is relentless. Clark. No, Pierce can't save it. Sewabu has it. He will try it too. And overshoots it. And now a foul and a rebound, pushing on Fiji. 5th foul on them. Less than 5 minutes on the clock. USA has looked good for most of this game. Pierce setting the table. It's broken up, goes to Fudge. Fudge don't want to shoot it. He hops, skips, and gets blocked, but not clean. Fudge will go to the free throw stripe after Tuivanuavu, hits him in the forearm there. 6th foul on Fiji, next defensive foul, and then will mean USA will get to take 2 free throws. Fudge. Sewabu. This is what Fiji needed. A 2-ball down for Isaac Sewabu. Fudge, can he answer for the States? No. Tuivanuavu kicks it to Hughes. Fiji has found life. 7 points for them. They're in foul trouble, but they've gotten a couple of easy looks to go down. First it's Sewabu confidently stepping into that 2-ball, and then Hughes receives the pass under the basket. Warren. 2 balls good. 10-point lead USA. They're trying to squash the hopes of Fiji here. Tuivanuavu hanging but not hitting. Pierce secures it. Warren's got it. Out to Clark. Clark, a 2-ball. No. Battle for the rebound ends up with Hughes. Ochea had possession. Hughes couldn't get it to him. Hughes stuck. Up and over. And mid-range is pure. Where has this Fijian offense been all game? Tuivanuavu. Wrapped up by Clark. Hughes spinning, fading with a touch from the mid-range. But USA hold a 9-point advantage in this one. They came out ablaze. Put 9 points up before Fiji could even get a score. Slowed down since. An 8-8 game ever since that 9-zip run to start things off for the USA. Hughes has got it. High arcer. It's the backboard and nothing but. Fudge now on the move. Fudge kicks it. Pierce is open. He's hit one from that spot before, but this one not so much. Bochea hasn't gone to the rack. It's swiped away. Good hands from Warren. Difficult shot, Bochea. It's good within the clock, but it doesn't go. Rebound USA. They got Fudge on the move now. Fudge, big steps. Layups off. Bochea will try from deep. And Bochea will head to the bench after that. Clark travels on the check ball. Can't move that pivot foot once you've established it. Sidesteps, drags that pivot foot out, and that means a turnover on USA. Less than 3 minutes on the clock in this one. That'll be Fiji possession with 9 on the shot clock here. Sewabu. 2 on the clock. Sewabu, the floaty, nah. Hughes battles for the boards. Clark snatches it. Now it's Clark to Warren. Warren hanging, switching hands, and eventually it's Fudge who gets fouled under the basket. So Alex Fudge getting his team an extra possession. First Warren was blocked on that one. There's Fudge flying in there. Before Fudge takes some free throws, we'll get a timeout though. So it's been Team USA, but ever since their hot start, they've cooled off a little bit. And Fiji has taken advantage. They've made it a tied game ever since. Now the score is still very much separated by 9 points. Don't get it twisted. All I'm saying is Fiji has scored the same amount of points as USA over the last couple of minutes here. Fudge. 2 tries. First free throws missed. Second one's good. USA's got their 18th point. Bochea lost it. Warren with it. Fudge on the move. Scott skips through the paint, misses the lay. And there's Pierce. All business, finishes underneath that basket. Hughes, no. Bochea, also no. They go down to Pierce on the block. He dribbles away from the basket. Pierce to Warren. Warren on the move. Down to Pierce. Pierce finishes. .129 left in this one. USA at the brink of game point here. One more score will do it. A warning for delay of game. USA had 4 players on the court. Clark. Clark working behind the screen. Pezzi, Clark, push shot, and that is all she wrote. Team USA lead from start to finish in a win over Fiji. Some dancing from the fellas. Fiji made it a game in the later half after that 9-zip blitzing start, and Clark finished it off with a soft touch, floating from the baseline. And USA go to 2-0 on the day. Your final score in this one, 21-8. I hope you're enjoying your stay with us. Enjoy the highlights as well before we get ready for the last game of the day. China meeting up with Qatar. That's on deck in just a few minutes. We are down 19 games. One more to go here from Xiong An, China, where we'll get to reintroduce to Qatar in just a minute. They played a tight game with the USA. Foul trouble's what got them down the stretch, a 15-21 loss. Dow's out first. He led him in scoring at 6. A 2-point shot, a couple of ones, couple of free throws as well. Darwish out next. The rest of the fellas all had 3 points. There's Abasher Hashim, long-standing member of the Qatar youth teams, as well as Jama Mubarak. This is Qatar. They're going to like to do battle with the Chinese. Give it up for Team Qatar. Out here representing after the Nations Leagues. The crowd might not be in their favor in this one, as China will make their way to the pitch next. They play with 3. Hu Xiaolong injured his ankle in their first game and has not been able to make a return to the court here, so they'll go with 3 players: Lu Pengcheng, Wei Zhang, and Wu Zebin. They played Latvia in a close game, but it was a narrow loss for them. 18-21. They're looking to get in the winning column with this one. Zhang led him in scoring with 7 points. He's out to the court last, and they get a round of applause from the crowd. These are your Chinese men. They left some space for Hu Xiaolong. You can see that, huh? Missing their buddy out here. They're going to have to do one of the hardest things in all of 3x3, which is play with just 3 players. We'll see how they fare. Referees in this one: Rhiannon de la Torre and Marie-Pierre Hull from Australia and Canada. These countries have met up in the past. It's a 2-1 lead for China and wins. All those games coming quite a few years ago. As the fellas get their last warm-ups, I urge you to hit up our socials at FIBA 3x3, at FIBA 3x3W, to get a look at all the highlights from today. It's been a good day of games, and I've enjoyed the show. I hope you guys did too. One more to go to close out Women's Pool D action. It's now Hashim and Darwish for Qatar on the pitch. High post look for China. Wu. Wu lines up a 2-ball. No good. Wu gets it back. They get it to Xiong. Xiong denies the screen. Lu maybe in the crowd. It's Hashim coming away with it. Hashim to the rack. And he gets a layup over China. Qatar, they get the first punch. Now a foul on Qatar. Look at Lu being tied up by the Qatar defense that was already good against the USA. Lu with the speedies, fouled. Darwish couldn't handle it. Second foul on Qatar. 12 seconds on the shot clock for China. Lu, he don't need that much time, but he can't squeeze the layup. Now it's out of bounds. Qatar hold a 1-point lead. In the first couple of seconds of this game, China get a new shot clock here. Zhang whips a pass around. It's broken up. Dao takes over. Dao locked up. That's a foul on China. Mubarak's on the pitch for Qatar. Dao takes a seat. They go to Hashim in the post. Hashim overpowering. That score will count. A foul on China after the score. So free throws coming up as well for Mohamed Abashir Hashim. And this might be Qatar's advantage in this game. China very undersized without Hu on the court. Hashim good on the attempt. Qatar is at 3 points after a minute of play. Lu to Zhang. Zhang on the move. He was the high scorer for China, but travels on this one. High scorer in that game against Latvia, of course, with 7 points out of 18. Zhang, creative shot attempt. Hashim spinning, winning. Well, he got fouled. Double foul, actually. So this shot attempt, a miss. Now, Zhang with the board, gets it down. Wu on the move, sidesteps, 2 balls up. Ends up on the backboard. It's Qatar with a quick transition here. Dao, he's shifty, and Dao gets past the defense with the layup off the mark. Zhang. China still scoreless after 2 minutes. The crowd is turned up for this one, and they see Qatar take a lead here. Darwish, though, steps on the stripe. It's Zhang to Wu from the logo. 2-ball, trickles in, rolls around the rim, and China's on the board. Dao working the screening game. Dao to the rack, hangs and hits. This Qatar team is pretty special when it comes to attacking the rack. China answers with a 2-ball from the corner and tie the game up at 4. Hashim, righty hook. The size of Xiong is a problem for China. We've seen that. Lu, though, his speed is a problem for Qatar. Quick score after quick score, and then a foul on China to try to stop the clock. Look at the two balls flying for China. That one rolls all the way around the rim and in. We're 2.5 minutes into this one. Xiong will try a two. That is good, and a foul call. Shot will go. Foul on the floor afterwards. Xiong with touch from range. He's not just a scorer at the basket, it seems like. Gets it back. Xiong working. Euro stepping. Mubarak is open. And Qatar, man, they already impressed me in that USA game. They add to it in this game. Xiong with 6 points in the game. Can China answer here? They flip it back to Xiong. Xiong, no one there for Qatar to contest his shot, but Xiong can't make it. That is the 6th foul on China. They're in a little bit of foul trouble as we hit our first TV timeout. At the bonus, next defensive foul on China will put Qatar on the stripe for 2. Qatar has gotten a great game out of Xiong so far. He's got 6 out of 8. And China, as mentioned, playing with 3. So it's a battle of attrition as well. They're going to get tired at some point. Gas, no one out there to sub for him. We'll get you updated on Luke Xiaowang's situation, whether he can return to the tournament. But for now in this game, he is not going. Xiong continues to pour it on, but an offensive foul as he cleared out some space with the off arm. Yup, shoulder and forearm to the chest. Qatar is also at 5 fouls. Xiong passes it a little bit behind Lu, but Lu sticks with it. You can hear the crowd roar. They're out there supporting their man. Offensive foul on Xiong, so now Qatar's at the bonus as well. Lu stuck with it through and through, up and around Darwish, in for the lay. Wu to Xiong. Gets it to Lu. Two free throws coming up. As Xiong is wrapped up by Qatar. He will go to the stripe for a pair. Qatar, again, in the bonus, that 7th foul has come at them quick. Foul trouble haunted them in that game against the United States as well. They're a physical squad, but the referees are not letting them play as physical as they want to play. Xiong. And China are back within 1. Xiong's open in the post. Looking to upright. Moving some furniture down there. Start calling him IKEA. All right. That's a shout out to the wrong country. Anyway, Lu. Lu with the speeds, no one home. The man's got more crosses than Sunday church. 9-8. Lu is operating out of that cross-up situation. His speed has proven troublesome for China, and Dao missing free throws now. China ran into their 7th foul. And Dao, can he get one? That one's good. Xiong backdoor cut. Wu finishes it up. So China are back within 1. What is Ndao going to do? He's going to miss. Xiong. Wu just scored the last bucket. Gets a 2-up. Front of the rim. Darwish comes away with it. Darwish to Ndao. Down in the block, there's Xiong. Xiong with a big dribble. Strong take. Xiong carrying Qatar so far. Ndao takes up the Wilson. 2 balls up. Ndao pure on their release. And China fought back, but now it's Qatar that hold another 4-point lead. And Ndao back to it. Steps back, same spot, different result. That missed everything. Wu stepped on the line. We're under 5 minutes to go. And game number 20 of 20 on the slate. We've been here since 10 o'clock in the morning, y'all. It's 9:30 at night. It's been fun, though. And this one's fun as well. Close game between China and Qatar. Darwish, no. Lu working around the screen. Lu has he stop and go. China 10 points. Darwish, big steps, takes the contact, but a travel. 1 step too many for Darwish. And a timeout China. They're gassed. They need some air. They need some oxygen. They need some milk. Playing with 3 and 3x3 is incredibly hard. No substitute for the fellas. And they need to rest it out for 1 minute. TV timeout, of course, right around the corner. So they get some more rest. It's Qatar that hold a 3-point lead going down the later stretch of the game here. Last men's Pool D game action of today. How long can China keep this pace up? Xiong to Lu. Down to Xiong, hold his position, gets a bucket. It's a Xiong. Good pass by Xiong Wu. To the corner, pulls up, mid-range, no good. Ndao takes over. Ndao fouled. There'll be 2 free throws for Qatar. Ndao to the strike. He's been good in this one. Him and Xiong have been the scoring punch for this Qatar team. Under 4 minutes to go, so we got a TV timeout. Listening to the Chinese huddle here. Not many words, they're saving their oxygen. But it was Xiong holding his position. Great pick and roll action for China, and Lu's been special in this one. So Lu's got 9 of 11 for China. And Ndao on the strike for a couple. The crowd's booing, of course. They're rooting for that other team, the team in white. Ndao squeezed the first, he's got 5. Trying to make it 6. And that's good as well. Zhang's got it. Xiong working on Xiong. Good defense on Qatar. Lu, though, separates. No good. Darwish steals it and then loses it. It's out of bounds. Darwish thought he had it, and then Wilson just left his hands. Look at the defense, though, on Qatar. Discipline, sticking with China. Lu, 2 balls up, and it's good. China back within 2. This is a game, ladies and gentlemen, down now. Operating, now hanging, not hitting. China come away with the board. Lu again. Xiang's got position. Can't squeeze the Wilson. It's with Hashim. He's been quiet for the last couple of minutes. Dao's done the most of the scoring. But Dao also can't add to his total here. Oh, an and one. Lu continues his dominance here, bringing China back. They're within 1. He's going to get 2 free throws as well. And more importantly for China, the clock is stopped. They get a breather. They must be gassed. China is digging deep not to go down 0-2 in front of their home crowd. They're trying to hold on and try to see if Hu can make it back in 2 days. For now, he's not with him. That ankle, too hurt. A little over 3.5 minutes to go. 2 free throws for Lu. Referees are getting something sorted out at the scores table.
FIBA 3x3 国际篮联单手123世界杯第3个比赛日的小组赛。刚刚好，我们用这个时间稍微的休息一下，喘口气儿。同时也提醒现场的各位观众。
Scores table is getting set up by the referees.
比赛之外，在我们场地之外，还有很多的商铺、很多的摊位等待您的打卡，像是我们的官方周边，还有很多特色小吃也等着您的亲自解锁。时间校准3分23秒，罗鹏程罚球时间，请现场尽量保持安静。
Lu on the line for 2. China could pull tight and even the game up. They do. They could even take a lead. Lu finishing through the contact there. 8th foul on Qatar. 3:23 on the clock. It's a Chinese squad that's digging deep, playing with 3 against Qatar, who dried up a little bit offensively here. Darwish, no. Hashim, yes. His size is proven to be a difference maker for Qatar. Wu with the speed. Trying to get it to Xiang in the paint. A mismatch with Ndao. Xiang delivers. 17-16. Don't look now. China is up. Hashim, though, ties it back up again. We might not make it the full distance in this one. Both teams are scoring at a high clip. Lu speeds to the rack. Nothing there on that shot attempt, but a new shot clock. Xiang gets pushed. That is foul number 9 on Qatar, who have not been able to stop playing physically all game long. They put Xiang on the strike for 2 free throws. Another stoppage of play for the Chinese men, who can now even breathe for another minute as Qatar takes a timeout. This is all in favor of the Chinese, who've scored the most points coming in to the last few minutes. They have pulled the game to a 17-17 tie. Digging deep, giving it their all. Lu's got 11. The man has been unconscious. Xiang now trying for 2 more from the stripe. It's Hashim for Qatar, who's got 10 as well. Scoring explosions from both players in a game that's tighter than your high school jeans. I know you wore some tight jeans in high school. Don't lie to me. Anyway, 2 free throws. It's Xiang who steps to the stripe. The man in the middle now for China, now that Hu's no longer with him. Xiang gets him a lead. Xiang, another attempt here. He's got 4. And make that 5. China inching closer to the 21-point mark. Xiong, can he bring his Qatar back? Shares it with Dao. And Dao around the screen, and Dao hangs as Xiong finishes. China still up by one. Wu tries to end the game with a two-ball, and he does! From the Enlio logo, it's Wu Zebin. In just an incredible effort for China, playing with three. They fight and scrap all the way back in this one. They put Qatar on the back foot, got the 19 first, and then Wu says it's time to go home. That's it. China pick up a dub. A transition after this Xiong bucket. Wu, look at how deep this shot is. Way downtown, and the crowd's loving it, on their feet, clapping and cheering for their fellas. Man, China, they might have saved their tournament with this one. Qatar, they dropped to 0-2. This game ends in a Chinese win, 21-18. Well done before the mark. As we get ready to say goodbye to you from Xiong An, China, it's been a fun day of games. We'll start tomorrow at 10 again. My voice is done for now. I'm going to say goodbye. The Mountain's out for today. Enjoy the highlights. I'll see you tomorrow.
Let's go.